Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage. So my last video ended suddenly. I actually got sick. I'm still sick. Like a bad pain in my stomach where it's like so bad. It feels like I have little tiny spiked balls in my stomach or broken shards of glass. I actually got sick from something I ate. It happens quite a bit. Well, depending on what I eat. I feel like I'm getting cold. Probably because I have my fan on. Let me drop it down. It's also raining outside, and it's like going to be 2 in the morning, and it's literally cold. So I want to try to finish all of Ningguang's Hangout endings, and this is the last one. I'm basically trying to figure out how it changes. I had her hang out. It's been open for over a week, and I started working on it technically yesterday because I stay up a lot, so it's already been like all night. So it's already like today's Saturday, but I started this Friday, and they might be uploaded sometime today or tomorrow. I don't know, but I started these yesterday, Friday, September 3rd. We also opened up Yae Miko's story quest. I hear that it's absurd. Somebody told me that it was ridiculous. They're like, I wouldn't do that. Her ending or her story quest is ridiculous, and I was like, what? So, what is with his eye in this artwork? His right eye, which would be our left, it looks fucking absurd. It looks like it's more darker, and I don't know why I hadn't noticed that until now. It looks like he has one pupil that's gigantic and the other one isn't. Either that or I'm seeing it wrong, but I swear it looks weird. What the hell? Alright, so, I need to look at the grid. In case you didn't see the other videos, this is where we are. So, I don't like having it like that because it scrolls slower. We got some endings here. The one where she helps the kids, the ones where she gets one of her items back that was lost. And then we have one where we're at the Jade Palace with her. And then another one where we go and grill fish, where we tell her to take a day off and she goes temporarily adventuring with us. So we're on this one now. I'm trying to figure out how it changes, where we tell her to let's go somewhere. And I don't know how it changes. Because where we tell her to take a day off, or we tell her to get to work. But supposedly it changes here. And I'm not sure how. I don't know if I had set the time. It's 7. So second. The following day? Did I screw it up? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure she wakes up at 7 a.m. every day. I can't remember where I left off at because I left suddenly. Yeah, okay. So we wake her up.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
I need to drop the volume down.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I was so excited I couldn't sleep. I don't know if this is where it changes.
Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
I think I have an idea where it differentiates, but I can't be for certain.
I imagine this must have... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to take... I don't often feel... Still. You're... So then...
I don't know how it changes, because we went to go do something for something else, and it might have... I don't know. I don't know how this changes. I said opportunity. Because if we say normally do, she talks about the chess pieces. But opportunity, we go on the treasure hunt. So...
Something interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little... Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Lioichi. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't a lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be there. They were tough times. If I didn't make any money, I want to relive that. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. We're not to use our status. The goal is to see how much...
Okay, this is... The Northland Bank is where it changes, I bet.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past?
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
Okay, yeah, that's where it's different. Because last time we tell her, sure, the day, like the day is yours, I'll come with you or whatever, is actually what you say. And then she's like, well, let's try to like find a way to make money to go down to the docks, and we start scraping up like items to try to sell them. And then that doesn't work, so then she teaches you, you tell her to go, to get it the way an adventurer does, and we go looking for chests, and then she does the whole fish thing. She's like, I used to have to fish a long time ago. I actually know how. I was born into a family that taught me how. And you go and catch them by hand and all of that. So this is the last ending. So that's why I kind of went through that beginning bit of it, skipped it. I always do this with every hangout. I don't go through the lines every time. I only ever go through them the very first time, and then when I'm trying to get different endings, I'll just skip through it until the text actually changes. I'm pretty sure I could just teleport down there. Because if I were to fly over, it could take a long time. Yeah, I did get sick from something I ate, though. My stomach still doesn't really feel too great. I feel like I'm having like a hunger issue, because I got sick, basically got rid of everything I had eaten, and I don't really feel too great. I've kind of been like that for a week now. I don't know if I'm getting the virus again, or if it's just something else. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's probably something else. So I've been having problems with my lungs too, where it's like hard to breathe and it gets heavy and I feel pain. And I do feel like it's something, but I'm not sure what. I think I have an appointment for next week to find out what it is. I'm not really looking forward to it though, because they might have to do more tests on me, and those usually suck. I'm not looking forward to that. Alright, so we need to find out why they hate her. That purple is bright as shit.
Lady Ningguang.
She's like, why are you here?
I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Okay. She's like, get the hell out of my bank. The hell out. I think it's weird that a bank in the city is run by the Fatui and everybody's just okay with that. They're like, yeah, it's fine. They make us lots of dollars. We don't give a shit. That's like saying, oh, we live in a world where the devil runs them all. You get to go in and meet him and everything. That's what it is. Hello? God. Woo. I gotta catch her because in the middle of cutscenes like this, it'll just like drop her like that, so. Okay. Fade the black. Load in like a ghost.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
Waiting for you to texture? What the hell am I looking at? Looks somebody put cheese on her breasts. There we go. Looks like somebody got some cheese, burnt it, and then just, like, smothered it all over her. Like they were walking and then they bumped or tripped into her and just spilt it all over her. They were not even trying to hide their hostility towards you. Is that lady gonna walk through that lady? No, okay.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it is true. The Northern Bank is just an arm of the Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions. But that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Well, now I know. Does that make this trip worth it? I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option. Well, now I know. Does that make this trip worth it? Well, I already knew that, though. I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option. What do I say?
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Can you sense it? Wait a minute. Wait a second.
Now that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
I think they've been following us since we left the bank.
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask the question.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them. Keep moving, just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
Oh. I can't walk any faster. Absorb your surroundings. Yeah, like that rock up there and untextured. What are you doing, Ningguang? Where are you going?
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly.
Did you see that guy pop up behind that thing? It was so obvious.
But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Let's keep going for now. You think the lady with the cat trying to look innocent?
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
Or that suspicious guy across the damn way. Oh. Could be the guy across the way. Suspicious person. Don't see anyone moving.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further, but let's stay calm until we're 100% sure.
So it is that blonde guy.
It shouldn't take much longer.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Yeah, that's obvious now. Holy shit, he's staring directly at her like a freak. Oh my god. Then again, there's another guy in front of us just like the other one, so... Oh. He's still staring. Oh my god, this guy's gonna break his neck. You're kinda cutting me off. How are you doing?
I think I have the answer.
Me too. It's kinda obvious and kinda freakish.
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Oh no. It's definitely the blonde guy, right? What should I do? Go up to the building and jump down? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Why did she go down that way? Blooming. What the f— Get off the wall.
What are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
There's no use trying to deny it.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Are they really just guarded against you?
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes. They would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Don't you need to prepare? Don't you need more evidence?
No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Go back and be like, catch these hands. Oh my god. Keep him with you. It's like, yeah, imaginarily. Can she climb that? Nope. Drop. So I'll do it the peasant way and take the stairs. Oh my god. Watch them be like, why are you back?
saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible! She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target. You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
Strike. No one wants to have to go up against her. And that was like literally it. Single stone bursts 1,000 ripples. It seems like Ningguang's day off is not to be. Okay. Alright. Well, that's everyone. I really hope they put out more characters for these, because I've already done all of these ones. And they've been sitting like this for a long time. It would be nice to get someone else. Like, other characters, you know? I think a lot of people feel the same. Because there's some people that, like, want hangouts with characters that they actually really like a lot, and you just don't, you know? Well, I need to head to Inazuma. I should probably accept it so that it knows that that's what I want to do. Somebody did tell me though. They said that this hangout was absurd. Like, they said that it was annoying. And I'm not sure why. I don't know, some of the main, like, character story quests, there's been some that I've liked, and there's been some where I was just like, eh. Yeah, I didn't really care for it at all. I really am tired, though. I don't know if I have time for this. I don't feel well, and then I got sick. I seem like I'm okay for now, but it's only because I'm trying not to move too much. I had to take this medicine stuff, and I have to wait for it to, like, solidify in my stomach to stop whatever is upsetting it, and it can take a bit. So, is she still selling that spear? Yeah, she is. So see, I need 20 of those, and it's hard to get. I really want that. What makes it so hard, though, that's new, is then I have to go out of my way to get fish for this. Self-adaptive tension stabilizer that can be installed on a fishing rod to facilitate fishing. The device can automatically detect and record how hard different fish struggle. Alright, I guess it allows you to more easily catch fish, I guess? Exchange for what? What do I need? Oh, 3 of those. That's easy to get, though. Crap. Yeah, I told a friend that it was raining really hard where I live, and I had my back door open. and like all the rain came in through my screen door and all over my floor, and I have a tile floor, and I had to get a towel and like soak it all up because like all kinds of water came in, and I was like having to step in it with my bare feet trying to clean it, and I was like, shit. Like the more water I picked up, the more was coming in. I had to like close the door and everything to stop it from coming in.
Illusion shattered.
I really still don't feel well. I have this feeling where it feels like I'm dying inside, and I don't mean like in other ways. A feeling where you feel like something's killing you inside, like you feel sick.
We haven't been to the Yae Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Like how that eye is floating behind me.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know?
No.
You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
What does that mean? Is it from a novel?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound credible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
You know, this almost sounds like Heizo's voice actor, but like he's changed his voice a little bit. When he said "get this," that's something that Heizo says a lot. And it almost sounded like him, but I could be horribly wrong.
I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
You're so excited you can barely get the words out.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden urgency?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too! Let's go!
Screw Ether. I don't mean literally. I mean like screw him, he's an idiot. There's other things I'd rather wish for in this world. Investigate the pattern that has been making the what? The way she mounted those stairs.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Yeah, and they fight over how his story goes on and on forever.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey! What are you guys up to?
We just sprout up.
Whoa! You scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
She's like, I be hunting ghosts all day. Under my tree? Okay. Hold on a minute. They put that in my inventory for a reason. I'm guessing they really want me to look at it. The image on it looks like a demon umbrella, which is known as a Bangasa. It's an enemy in Neo 1 and 2. Contains all manner of bizarre tales involving ancient yokai. That's literally why I said that. That's why I said it looks like a Bangasa, which is like a demon umbrella that shoots spikes at you that paralyze you or paralyze you. It's bullshit. It looks like a Bangasa. I think it is. It's a demon umbrella. The ones in Neo, though, it kind of has like, it has one leg on a sandal, and then it goes into an umbrella with an eye on it, and it like bounces up and down, kind of like hops. And then they laugh at you funnily, and they shoot a bunch of needles at you that over time, it builds a paralysis meter. And then you become paralyzed, and you have to use a needle to get rid of it. I hate when they attack the down flowers.
Shine down!
Attack the tree. Track the tree. Good tree. What is that lady's deal?
There is no escape!
No, I wanted my flowers.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
That guy looks like he's trying to repent or some shit.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's happened?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. But since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Yae. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
We have.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've got to help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very pitiful. Looks very anxious. So pitiful.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
You are.
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko! We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
We have no clue what this is about. We have no clue about this. Yeah, this is way beyond our level.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
Pretty sure there's more to it than an exorcism and bravado. This is not a light novel, though.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels so wrong! But you technically have a point, so...
Alright, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
He literally disappeared while we're just standing here talking the whole time.
Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Oh my god. I don't know why it is when I come here with her, and I start taking damage like that, and I think it's from the water. Is it from the water? Because she was taking damage unusually. I don't know.
There is no escape.
I come here and I do that, and then when I attack the tree, it's like her life goes down. It ain't doing it now, but I think it has something to do with the water that's under here. She takes damage from it, because I think if you stand in the water and you electrocute it... Yeah. Why isn't she didn't take damage from that at all. Oh my god, what are these damn lies? Holy shit. Lies. So it says he's directly under me. Woo! I like how my trees look paper. You see how they're kind of rotating around me as I move? It's kind of funny that that's how they're... Like, look at that. They're rotating quickly. Like, it's literally going into the ground. It's like a damn children's picture book where the pictures pop out and they move. Literally, that's what it looks like. Because I've always gone far up above the ground in this game, but I've never had my trees usually do that. They started doing that recently. I started having loading errors like that with this game. I want to say when I went to go do Shinobu's Hangout is when it first started. It's like now when the game goes to load things, they're like, they don't load in completely and it acts funny, but I uninstalled the remake to Final Fantasy VII and I have more memory on the console. I went from having like 160 something, 50 something to having 240 something. 246, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. It loads funny. I better catch her before it drops, because sometimes when I go into a spot where I'm supposed to be, it'll load and she'll like fall and die. Yeah, I dropped her, so she probably took damage.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was. Given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Oh my god. Watch them be like, yeah, they're a group of freaks. Is that a fish? I don't actually like fish in real life. I can't stand seafood. Hello.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
Why is my Sealy so big behind her? It's like bigger than her face.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
He just stood there cussing in the corner like a psycho. Saying, fuck the Archon this, screw the Archon that, and I'm a great sword master, the headmaster is a bastard. Oh. I can see that. When people get angry at shit, they sit there and they just say a bunch of nonsense, you know. Like, F this, F that, screw this, screw that. Did my commission just pop in front of my face? Or no? But... Eh. Did I? Okay, what the hell was that? Scare the birds. If you want to scare them, all you have to do is... What are these? Can I break these? Sad, I can't. Woo! That fox, what the hell? Shouldn't there be a guy here? Hello?
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Uh-huh.
Yeah! We heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
Hell no.
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
My Steely behind Paimon is kind of cute because it looks like it's following her instead of me.
Oh, you've come to the right person. Actually went
Look
to
at that
watch
guy
it.
in the background, both of them. I actually went to watch it.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
I hate when people say shit like that. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
He's been going on and on about how he's a freak.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That sound that came out of her face.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
The hell?
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
As much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
Like how that guy that we were just talking to didn't overhear that just now and think that we're a bunch of psychos. Oh, you want an exorcist? I'll give you an exorcist! Chongyun! I'm not making that up. He really is an exorcist. He says he can't come in a certain amount of distance within one because his positive yang energy is so great that demons flee before him, literally. Can't remember how many miles. It's a very specific amount. It's like light raining right now. The hell? Okay, now it's getting worse. Did you say like a 5-mile radius?
There is no purer form of water than rain.
Yeah, you're gonna say that.
It can aid us greatly in the purging of evil.
I know. Which is what we're gonna do. Exorcist Chongyun on attack. Is it above the waterfall? Because there's like 4 or 5 waterfalls right here. I think it's like 3. It's like this is the bottom one, and then it goes up into like 2 other ones. Boy, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, that's the second one right there. I can't. Okay, I can't climb the wall. That must be him. And there's like destroyed helitrons. Shock me.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while he's sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Like we're in some Oriental martial arts movie, like House of Flying Daggers or some shit.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it?
I'm dying. Don't say that to me like that.
Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
I'm dying inside.
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
He sounds possessed already.
Please, spare me! Spare me! I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any closer.
Help!
What do we do? Miko! Think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his finite breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
It's like she's getting a kick out of this shit.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way. Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
Is he like getting closer? Because Paimon's reacting as if though the guy is literally right there.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Why didn't you seek help right away? Why did you wait till now to get him help? Yeah, why did you not get help right away?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something. And then no one would want to sign up as his disciple.
Kind of like what happened with Kazuha when he was using... His default vision is Animo, wind. And when he used the vision of his dead friend Momo, he used the Electro. He had the powers of both Animo and Electro. People were saying that he was using a delusion to have two elements. Kind of like how Child has Hydro and Electro also. It's like Electro seems to be the default second one, if you have two visions. And they were saying that he used a delusion. There was like a rumor that was spreading about that. It was absurd.
So I was thinking that maybe Lady Gucci might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt and then draw your sword.
What the holy shit? Passes out. I'm so purple.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
It needs a new host.
Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
Defeat the spirit.
We do nothing, but you, little one. Just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Don't say that out of context. I can't take that shit. Chungyun! Oh my god! Ah! No! No! Oh my god! Take the fire. No.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
He missed that entire thing. Suck. I like how they're just passed out on the ground. Exorcism. Oh yeah. Swift and merciful, you piece of shit. Come on. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I can get behind that. I'm dying. Hold on. She's
Cut down. Like
this.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
What the holy fuck?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
What the?
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I'm completely bewildered. I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yae? Yae, is that you?
Shingo,